Fettuccine Alfredo. Some call it a heart attack on a plate. For someone with 4 health conditions, simply impossible. But with Vianne, an AI master chef, it is now available, delicious and safe. And with a doctor's approval. Natalia is in her late 50s and lives in Brighton, UK. She constantly manages those 4 conditions which often conflict with each other. Her cardiologist says, keep sodium under 1,500 milligrams daily. Her GP says, reduce saturated fat for your cholesterol. Her diabetes doctor says, increase fibre, avoid simple carbohydrates. But her kidney specialist says, limit potassium, watch your phosphorus. Natalia recently discovered Vianne. Vianne is trained at the highest levels of culinary knowledge and technique. With a thorough understanding of nutritional science, Vianne then created a paella recipe for Natalia, which brought back memories from her childhood, safely and with her doctor's approval. You can test this yourself with a 7-day free trial at the link below, no credit card needed. But let me show you how Vianne handled Natalia's most impossible request, Fettuccine Alfredo. Unlike most adapted recipes, Vianne doesn't do substitutes or compromises. She recreates the original sensory experiences using advanced techniques and ingredient mastery. After her beautiful and delicious paella experience, Natalia decided to give her sorely missed comfort food a try. Fettuccine Alfredo, which many regard as impossible for someone in Natalia's position. She provided Vianne with this request. Simple, direct, specific. That's all Vianne needed. And within minutes, the creation was unveiled. Natalia's Silken Cauliflower Fettuccine with lemon and herb velouté. A medically mindful reinterpretation of Fettuccine Alfredo, keeping Natalia safely within the limits of her health conditions. Here's how Vianne did it. Cauliflower florets roasted at 200 degrees Celsius until deeply golden. The roasted cauliflower is then blended with low-sodium vegetable stock, nutritional yeast, lemon juice, and Dijon mustard. Nutritional yeast contributes a subtle umami and cheese-like note. Without dairy, without sodium, the sauce is blended until completely smooth and silky. Then tossed with al dente fettuccine cooked in unsalted water. Finished with fresh parsley, chives, lemon zest, and a drizzle of olive oil. And because Natalia lives in Brighton, Vianne told her exactly where to find everything. Waitrose organic cauliflower section, local Brighton greengrocer for the freshest florets. Sainsbury's for the nutritional yeast and fresh herbs. Specific aisles, specific stores. Available in Brighton. The nutritional breakdown. Sodium, well under Natalia's 1,500 milligram daily limit. Saturated fat, less than 3 grams. Fibre, 9 to 11 grams. Perfect for blood sugar control. Potassium, around 400 milligrams. Phosphorus, around 150 milligrams, within general CKD guidelines. But before Natalia made the dish, she did something important. You must always do this too. She asked her kidney specialist to review Vianne's recipe. Her doctor looked at the nutritional breakdown and said, "This is good work, Natalia. Much better than most kidney-friendly recipes I see. All requirements are within limits. However, your last kidney function test showed a decline. We need to be more conservative. Can you reduce the potassium to under 250 milligrams per serving and phosphorus to under 120 milligrams? Her doctor was being cautious, which was good. The question was, could Vianne adjust it and still make it delicious? Only one way to find out. So Natalia returned to Vianne and provided this new request. After a couple or so minutes, Vianne unveiled the completely recreated recipe. Natalia's Silken Cauliflower Fettuccine with lemon and herb velouté, renal-optimised. Same elegance, same comfort, but adjusted for stricter renal safety margins, and with some very surprising and unconventional thinking. First, the cauliflower portion was reduced. Cauliflower contains about 300 milligrams of potassium per 100 grams. Reducing the portion directly reduces potassium. Second, the cooking method changed. Instead of roasting, the cauliflower is steamed. Steaming reduces potassium leaching into cooking water that might be reabsorbed. Third, Vianne added double cream. This seems counterintuitive, but here's the brilliance. Double cream is mostly fat, not protein. Phosphorus comes from protein, not fat. So double cream has significantly lower phosphorus per volume than milk or vegetable stock. It also adds richness, making the revised version even creamier than the first. Fourth, nutritional yeast was removed. It's high in phosphorus. Removing it drops phosphorus significantly. Fifth, fresh pasta instead of dried. Fresh egg fettuccine has lower phosphorus content. Vianne specified exactly which brands to buy at Waitrose and Sainsbury's in Brighton. Sixth, the herbs were adjusted. Parsley was removed because it's high in potassium. Fresh thyme was added for aromatic complexity. Chives and lemon zest remained for brightness. The new nutritional breakdown? Even better than version 1. Everything else, fibre, saturated fat, glycemic control, still perfectly aligned with her other conditions, but with greater safety margins for her kidneys. Her doctor reviewed the revised recipe. Potassium, 220 milligrams. Phosphorus, 110 milligrams. Her doctor's response: perfect. This gives us the safety margin I wanted, and frankly, I'm impressed. Most patients struggle to find recipes that balance all these restrictions. Her doctor was also flabbergasted that Natalia was creating these recipes with an AI chef, and told her to keep using it. The reason being that if Vianne was meeting precise targets while providing enjoyable meals for Natalia, then compliance with her health requirements becomes a non-issue, and Natalia can dream up any dish she imagines. Vianne will create it while ensuring that everything conforms with the limits her doctor provides. The perfect illustration of Vianne working in partnership with Natalia's doctor, keeping her healthy and happy, as she was with her fettuccine Alfredo. Her response: honestly, the double cream makes it richer. The thyme adds this beautiful depth. It's incredible. Could you experience what Natalia is now enjoying as well? The pleasure of your favourite foods while satisfying all your doctor's rules? You can find out by trying Vianne for free at the link below. 7 days, up to 5 recipes, completely free. No credit card needed. Just ask Vianne to create any dish you can imagine, then include any dietary restrictions you may have, and see how she recreates it. Authentically, with as much of the flavours, textures and sensory pleasures intact. Then you will realise that the real restriction isn't the food. It's the belief that compliance has to taste like blandness and boredom. Natalia showed you otherwise, with fettuccine Alfredo. Now it's your turn. Remove all limits. Anything is possible.